Welcome to our quick demonstration of mastering the spirometry test using the MIR spirometer. In this brief video, we will go over the fundamentals of spirometry using the MIR spirometer, as well as the importance of the test and the crucial procedures for performing it correctly. The main objective of the video is to educate patients and nursing students on how to use the MIR spirometer for spirometry examinations. Intended use: MIR spirometer is utilized by nurses and biomedical laboratory scientists to perform spirometry tests. It can be used before and after drug administration. It is majorly done to test the lung functionality and can be done in adults and children from the age of 6 and adolescents. It can be used in the pharmacy, hospital, or in the healthcare worker's office. It provides information about the parameters relating to human respiratory system. The doctor prescribes the utilization of a spirometer, analyzes the results after the test, diagnoses, and provides treatments. Individual patient factors that can affect this Spirolab spirometry usage. The patient is unable to inhale and exhale forcefully as quickly as possible to ensure provision of reliable results. First, we have the Spirolab spirometer, the primary tool for conducting spirometry tests. The device can be connected to the computer or printer through the USB cable. This device is equipped with advanced features to provide accurate measurements of the lung function. The device measures the lung functionality through how much air the patient inhales and exhales and how quickly the exhalation is done to evaluate respiratory disease. This device is equipped with a rechargeable battery that can be charged using normal electrical power. It has a huge memory capacity and a high-resolution touch screen display. Nose clip. It is optional. It prevents air leakage during the test. During the test, we place a nose clip in the patient's nose to ensure they breathe only through their mouth. Mouthpiece is connected to the turbine. It ensures that the patient's breath is directed into the device for accurate airflow measurement. A turbine. It is either reusable or disposable. It is crucial for measuring airflow accurately. The disposable turbines are made of plastic and are replaced in the next spirometry test, while usable turbines are properly disinfected before being utilized by the next patient. The turbine we used in the video is disposable one. Sanitary wipes to clean the device between uses, minimizing cross-contamination. Components of the device: thermal paper, display, mini flow meter port, mini USB port, network connector, and power input. Now, let's go through the technical steps. Turn on the MIR spirometer by pressing the power button. Once powered on, the device will display the internal software loading progress. After that, the main screen appears, displaying different options such as general settings, spirometry parameters, archives, and patient data input. Patient data. Create a new patient profile by entering the necessary details like name, age, height, weight, and gender. Select the types of tests you wish to perform, such as vital capacity, forced vital capacity, or maximum voluntary ventilation. To conduct the test, click on the patient, select a language, and enter the relevant information. After entering all the necessary information, select the Exit button located on the lower left-hand side. This returns you to the main menu, where you can choose the test you want to conduct. The device's features can be accessed from the main screen with pictures of each icon. Now attach the clean mouthpiece to the Spirolab spirometer device, ensuring a secure connection. Preparation for the test, patient guidance, and demonstration by patient. The patient is given a date when the spirometry can be done. Before the test, it is important to prepare the patient, confirm their identity, and explain the procedure clearly. Let the patient know what to expect during the test, including how long it will take and the importance of accurate breathing for reliable results. Ensure the patient is comfortable and seated properly with an upright posture for optimal lung expansion. Instruct the patient on the breathing techniques, normal breathing, maximum inhalation, and forced exhalation into the mouthpiece. Instruct the patient to take deep inhalation and exhalation. The nurse motivates the patient to breathe properly to get accurate results. A nurse is responsible for guiding the patient through each step of the process, ensuring their comfort and understanding.
Now the spirometry device is turned on. The turbine should fully slide into position in the mini flow meter, turned clockwise until it clicks into place. Connect the mini flow meter to the Spirolab. Now the patient sits comfortably. Before placing the mouthpiece in the mouth, the patient should breathe normally. Now the mouthpiece is put on and the nose clip is placed on the patient's nose to avoid air leakage. The mini flow meter is held in both hands. Now we are ready to perform the spirometry test. The forced vital capacity FVC spirometry test is performed. Select the FVC icon and you will see the test screen where you will see the graph turning in real time. Now the patient breathes normally, then takes a deep breath, filling their lung completely, and exhales all the air in the lung as fast as they can and as long as they can. During this period, the nurse motivates the patient to achieve accurate results. After 6 seconds of exhalation, the device emits a continuous beep that indicates that the minimum exhalation time is gone. Once the patient completes the FVC test, click the Save icon to access the results screen, which displays the graph, test results, and interpretations. If the test is not done correctly, the nurse will guide the patient again to repeat the test following the same procedure. The test is repeated until achieving the optimal results at least 3 times. The nurse will watch for any errors. Ensure the patient has a good seal around the mouthpiece. Observe their effort, ensuring they inhale deeply and exhale forcefully, and repeat the test again. The test is repeated 3 times to achieve the acceptable results or if the efforts are inconsistent. The accuracy of the test depends on how hard and fast you blow. Between each test, the patient takes a moment to rest and will begin again. Accepted forced vital capacity must entail the following. The difference between the air volumes at the start and end of the test should be less than 5% of the total FVC or less than 0.1 liters, whichever is smaller. This ensures the patient is exhaling fully and accurately and is not coughing in the first second of expiration. There is no glottic closure in the first second of expiration, and after first second of expiration, no evidence of obstructed mouthpiece or spirometer, and no evidence of a leak. The patient should continue exhaling for at least 15 seconds. This ensures that they are fully emptying their lungs. Displaying, reading, and interpreting the results. When the patient is done with the forced vital capacity test, press the Save icon and you will be taken to the results screen where you will see the graph, results of the test, and interpretations. When interpreting a spirometry test, 2 key measurements are typically analyzed to assess lung function. Forced vital capacity is the total amount of air that the patient can forcibly exhale after taking the deepest breath possible. It reflects the overall capacity of the lungs. A reduced forced vital capacity may indicate restrictive lung diseases such as pulmonary fibrosis, where the lungs cannot expand fully. Normal range. Typically, 80% or more of the predicted value based on the patient's age, sex, height, and ethnicity. Forced expiratory volume in 1 second is the amount of air the patient can forcefully exhale in the first second of the forced vital capacity test. Forced expiratory volume in 1 second assesses airflow and is especially important in diagnosing obstructive lung diseases like asthma or COPD, which is chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. A reduced forced expiratory volume in 1 second indicates difficulty in exhaling air, which is common in these conditions. After the test, the nurse helps to dispose the used parts of the spirometry like the mouthpiece and disinfect the spirometry device and replaces with the new ones. This spirometry device is now turned off and properly stored for the next patient. The results vary depending on the patient's condition, ethnicity, height, age, and sex. The nurse will explain to the patient that the doctor will review the results and discuss any findings during their consultation. Based on the results, the doctor decides on diagnosis, type of treatment, or the medication needed. If the spirometry values are in the normal range, this implicates those respiratory complications were not detected. However, if the values are abnormal and out of normal range, this indicates the patient has respiratory obstruction condition or restrictive respiratory condition.